So, welcome back to Zenless Zone Zero. And the last time we had a little bit of trouble. Ooh. Yeah, we got the kids from the sanitary. And it looks like there's something bad happens there. What the kids are saying so far, it looks like sometimes kids disappear, and one was so mentally unstable that he was making to an Ethereal himself, so he lost his pain. A little bit like Karlak in Baldur's Gate 3. And the last girl, Kana, had a little bit of a crush on him, but Suk has also a crush on her, so it's a little bit... one second, I must look up the anime. 1 second. After looking a little bit, it's Bukura Garta Ita. Yeah, a little bit complicated name. It's only the first season was adapted, and it's also the girl likes the boy. The boy, I think his girlfriend is not with him, and he cannot go over that, and that is super messy. One of the messiest romantic drama animes I know. There's no sign around either. I think they sneak up into the lighthouse. Let's go check. Isn't that off limit? Did you forget? I'm an executed officer after all. At times like that, you just trust me. Let's go to the lighthouse. It's been long since I have a few like this. Why you are not working? Then I take a long look. After all, the views are not going anymore. That's about our illness, of course. Also know about Shinya. Our friends are really worried about you. They want... I wish all of us could be cured. But they never want us to get better. So what? So what? I don't want you to get better. So what? What you want? It's nothing to do with you. Only things I need to consider. What you want? Tell me. If you are designed from the birth to live only a brief, painful life, what is the point of trying hard to live? Oof, that is a pretty heavy question. For me, I thought because I want to believe that something good will happen. Like you spent the most of my childhood in a hospital room because of my condition. But now, at least, I can stand in a place where I can feel the wind. Our mother turned towards the sea. Let the gentle breeze live in the yellow headband. In the distance, the eagle cry as fly by, and the sunset glimmered golden across the water, but the bright light spark in the eyes. A lot of archers don't like the wind because it messes up with the air, but I love it. It gives me the sense of freedom. I didn't expect you to be such a poet. I was thinking I'd get sneaker answer. Come on. I want to super gently to the kids. How mother is always gentle. See? Wise gets me. You are so close. Which only nature. Wise is the best partner I could ask for after all. I totally lost without him. Anyway, back to the topic. This is your life, Kana. You have to decide what you are living for. But if you really want to live anymore, well, nothing much I can say. Kana, don't listen to that. Come on, just being honest. Don't you guys ever get tried people short out? Stay strong. You have to get keeping up. Like selling some self-serve course. I get anyone, right? Yeah. Hearing that can feel salt in the wound, but no matter what, I've been surviving your own heart is better than being a victim. Even Shinya, I bet, never saw himself as just a victim. He must be chosen the path to protect someone precious to him. Just then, Chuspa and shown up. Kana, there you are. Are you okay? I'm just fine. I want to take the view a bit longer. Remember it better. Feel you should be insane, so. Easy peasy. Since everyone here, let's take a group. A picture presenting the moment. Alright. Sure thing. Leave photo to the bro. Ah. Wonderful. I cannot take the... Is that the first? We must make a nice picture. Bam. And we are saving that. Good. The photo. Take great always wise. Wow, they look really great. Let me see. Here, the wind mess my hair. Don't think so. Looks pretty good. Really? Kana, things looks good. Stop twisting Kana's word to suit yourself like that. Thanks for the photo. I really like that. I like them too. Oh, what do you next? We have plenty of time. There's only one task ahead of us. Enjoying yourself here. Wow. That is also good. Wow. Sneaky, amazing. The breeze so refreshing. Excellent. I don't know why, but I feel like some word has suddenly quieted down. I could stay here all day, huh? Well, better not. It might be catch a cold. Okay, we have... Did you call me Haromashama? Kidding. Come on. All being tough. Haven't yet. By the way, this place is a great photo spot. I leave it to you. He's not looking so nice. But we get the bird in here. Ah, the bird. It's over. I say cheese. I'm not ready. I see the middleman outsources take you. What, you have something against baboon, do you? Complete missing perfect, you know. Of course not, just surprised that I called. Don't worry, since you complete the mission you will get... Mr. Do you like to take a group photo together? Come on. Alright, leave it to now. Goodbye. Goodbye? No, just myself. There's calling us over for a photo. Let's go. One last picture together. They are so nice. I hope they are liking that. You spend a day strolling and have fun. Enough other company even. Oh, look at this here. Yeah, a lot of people. Ah, look. She's in here like, ha! I can drive here. And Avocado is too here. Some bikers. He looks like he had a bad day. And I don't think he has apple juice in here. When you're looking like that. Okay, let's talk. Chuspa, let's get the restroom. Should we come to? That is not a property, isn't it? Just say. Kana track Tuscan away. They're probably going to discuss whatever they should be, trust us or not. You are really getting to neck your sweet talking. I seem Section 6 elite after all. Do you know, I feel like I can see a bit in my past myself in, especially Kana question. I have asked myself that many times before. Suddenly, sometimes no one else can give you an answer to. Treat it as you spend time with your past self then. Now the sweet talk here. Just then, how Masa seemed to hesitate to say something. At the moment, a familiar voice suddenly came. I seem family. Let's check it out.
Wait, you mean the drugs we seized are linked to a big case from years ago?
That's what people are saying. Apparently, it's a case from way back when. There was this researcher who invented an enhancing serum that could boost ether aptitude significantly in an instant. Even though it had nasty side effects and was totally illegal, it still caught the eye of some groups. But that's not even the wildest part. Do you know how the drug is made? They make it from living beings.
Living beings? Like animals? Or do you mean live ethereals?
You can't even imagine. They make it from live human tissue.
Live? Human tissue?
It's from patients with a special disease. We saw one, remember? The kid who turned into an ethereal right before us? I think it was called ether aptitude regression syndrome. It's a terminal illness. Most patients die before reaching adulthood, and the longer they live, the more dangerous it gets. They rarely make it past their 20s. The gist of it is, because of this disease, their tissue can be used to create the wonder drug that boosts ether aptitude.
What wonder drug? This is straight up illegal. And using live people to make it? Do they even see them as humans?
Well, it's definitely very risky for the patients. It could worsen their illness, maybe even kill them. But to be honest, if they could reduce the side effects, I'd be up for trying it. Considering we have to go into the hollows regularly, even the best of us can run into danger. If we had a drug like this, we'd feel a lot safer.
But isn't that unethical? Yeah, we might be safer. But what about the patients? They deserve to live a good life too.
You make a good point.
It's a small price to pay. Since the disease is terminal, just like your colleague pointed out, maybe using them to make drugs that help others isn't such a bad idea. Making the world a better place often means sacrifices. Between patients who won't live long and promising officers like you, the choice is obvious. Looking at the big picture from New Eridu's standpoint, these patients are just necessary sacrifices we have to make.
Asaba Harumasa! As an executive officer at Section 6, how could you say that? No one deserves to be a sacrifice! We all swore an oath when we graduated from the academy. No matter where we end up, public security or HSO, we pledge to serve and protect all civilians equally, not to judge them as more or less valuable. You can't weigh one life over another. If you really believe that, you shouldn't be wearing that uniform.
Hey, Seth, calm down. Harumasa probably didn't mean it that way.
Interesting. I never thought a man like your brother could have a sibling like you.
Huh? What's my brother got to do with this?
Nothing. Just thinking out loud. Seth Lowell.
What? You want to fight? I'm not afraid of you.
You're an honest man. You're going to make an excellent public security officer.
Huh?
What's the test?
And just to clarify, the drug's made from spinal fluid, not body tissue. It has to be extracted directly from the back of the neck while the patient is still alive. Well then, I'll leave you officers to your work.
Not sure about what's going on. You are walking with Harumasa. From the distance, you have Seth's convicting voice asking his partner's option. Perhaps he suspects Harumasa was making fun of him. You are not mad.
What was that all about? Things escalated pretty fast. You're not mad, are you?
No. I was just curious how other authorities think about the drug. That's all. By the way, what's your take on this drug?
The production of this drug is unethical. What kind of civilized society would use living people to make medicine? Just like Seth said, no one should be a sacrifice.
No one should be a sacrifice, huh? I see.
How Masa looks, he had something to say, but remained silent in the end.
The kids are probably done talking. Let's go check on them.
We will. That is getting interesting.
What do you want to drink? It's on me. Excuse me, can I get a bitter gourd juice first?
Bitter gourd juice? That's a unique choice.
You might be surprised, but bitterness can actually taste pretty good once you're used to it. When you've had to take as many meds as I have, for as long as I have, you start to appreciate the flavor.
Oh, 1 second. I must tell you something. There are iron pills you can take. And one time, one was going on off in my mouth. That was a horrible taste. I can understand sometimes I take medicals too that are not so nice tasting. Especially some antibioticum and some other stuff. Not so often anymore. That is only. Everything order the drinks. Waking silent in until Tuska, Kana and exchange look. So.
Relax. You can trust me. Not just because I'm from HSO. I've also got some unfinished business with Kirishima.
It was Kirishima who killed Shinya. And others, too. A lot of kids at the sanatorium have died because of him.
He's doing experiments on you, isn't he?
You knew?
Just a guess. I didn't see any puncture marks on your necks. He must have told you to cover them up.
Yeah, Kirishima has been using us, taking our spinal fluid to make that ether aptitude booster drug. The whole sanatorium is just one big human experiment lab, but he tells everyone it's a charity to help us. Shinya died because of him.
Shinya wasn't even that sick. He had the mildest symptoms among us. But Kirishima... he injected Shinya with the drug he developed himself. Just because he wanted to collect data on the side effects, fully aware it's deadly to people like us.
Even though his drug is an unfinished product, the side effects are still too much for patients with ether aptitude regression syndrome.
Shinya took my place. I was the one who was supposed to get injected.
I know people at public security. Let's go and report this case immediately.
We can't. He warned us that the other kids at the sanatorium are his hostages. And if we do anything, they'll die.
How's your condition right now?
Not great. I probably don't have much time left.
Don't say things like that, Kana. We're all gonna be okay.
I'm not just saying that, Tsubaki. I've made up my mind. Next time, when it's your turn to extract the spinal fluid, just use mine. He won't care whose it is, as long as it works. At the very least, I want to do something meaningful before my time is up.
No! You should rest more because your condition's worsened. I'm doing okay right now. They can have my spinal fluid.
The kids tries volunteer for each other. Hammer stands up, signs to stop talking.
There you all are. I've been looking everywhere.
Look who's here. What took you so long? I thought you'd forgotten about these kids.
I would never. The guy I sent to meet you must have dozed off in the car. He wasn't picking up my calls.
Sounds like he's burnt out from working too hard. You should watch out for that. Labor disputes are not fun.
You're right. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for taking care of the kids today. It's getting late. I'll take them back now.
Hang a look at how Masa, who ever so silently take his head. You can watch kids.
Don't worry. I've talked to the kids and slipped GPS trackers and mics on them.
How Masa hands over a small earpiece. Moments later.
You didn't say anything you shouldn't have today, did you?
No! We didn't say anything!
Good. Remember, you're just my living medical supplies. Anyone who dares disobey me will be joining Shinya soon. I could use someone to test the side effects of the latest batch.
Thought the earpiece either connect with the kid shaped and surprise sob in the background while we have to stop him.
This guy is pure evil. We've got to stop him.
We'll use the recordings as evidence, and I'm going to track down the exact coordinates of the sanatorium. But like Kana said, there are other kids there. We can't risk alerting him. Otherwise, knowing what he's like, he'll probably kill them all and cover everything up. As for the spinal fluid, I'll figure something out.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
I'm fine, just a bit worn out today. Let's head back first.
Whoa, afternoon tea! Thank you, Master.
Remember, Harumasa, what do we do before snack time?
I know. It's time for that. I need to get the shot in my neck first.
That's right. And don't forget your daily medicine. These are all necessary things to help you get better.
Don't worry, Master. I'm not afraid of pain or medicine. But the medicine, it's bitter like the black coffee that you always drink.
Good boy. You're going to get better soon.
Then, if I keep being a good boy, will I get a prize?
What did you have in mind?
I want your headband. With that, I'll be as good as you. Every shot from my bow will be a bullseye.
The headband isn't what does that. Very well, but you have to keep being a good boy, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
You've been awfully quiet. How are you feeling? Are you okay?
Sorry, I got distracted. Anyway, back to what we were saying. I've been dodging this topic, but someone as sharp as you probably figured it out already. I'm just like those kids. I have ether aptitude regression syndrome. This disease affects different parts of the body for different people. For me, it's mainly my lungs and heart. As you can see, it's also caused my chronic condition.
You're not gonna turn into an ethereal like the boy we saw in the hollow, are you?
Don't worry, my condition is mild. I'm not gonna die that easily. You know what they say. The bad guys always live the longest.
Kirishima is the real bad guy here. Wait, I hope he doesn't stick around.
Back when I was first diagnosed, my parents took me to the best hospital in the city. They told me they'd get some food for me while we waited. But they never came back. I was too little to even speak properly then. But even if I knew where home was, there was no going back.
Wow.
After that, Master took me in. He taught me a lot of things, like how to draw a bow, how to wield a blade, and how to survive in this world with this body of mine. He said he wanted to cure me. So every day, I took lots of meds and got injections in the back of my neck. It wasn't until much later I realized they weren't giving me shots, but extracting materials from me to make the booster drug.
Oh.
The choker I wear is actually to cover the scars on my neck. But hey, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Oops, I've said more than I should. But that's all in the past now. I don't care anymore.
But I care.
You don't have to look so sad. But thank you.
Oh.
Anyway, back to the matter at hand. I think I know what Kirishima is after. He said he wants to help me find Master, but what he really wants is the research data and drug samples my master left behind. But now that it's come to this, I have no choice but to confront him. Not just for my master, but for the sake of those kids, too. When the time comes, I'll be counting on your guidance, partner.
Wow. I didn't expect her master to have a backstory like that. So all this time he was lack of taking sick leave. It's actually because of his health issue, not an excuse. It seemed to be the case. I thought it was just nature slack. Now I feel bad about that, but wait for his message. That was a long backstory. We must finish the story and then we get the rest of the stuff. But I'm really happy that we are getting a little bit of material here. That was a big backstory here. It was covering 2 parts. Crazy. So next time we are working on this, I also would like to work on the DMs more. So we can have a little bit more time here. Because I really want to have her promoting the store for the ice stuff. And with that, I thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day and don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.